Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chris Costa coming to you live from the KHOU 11 News newsroom with our live web update. We're hearing reports now of a robbery at the Baybrook Mall. It's near Clear Lake off of I-45. A Houston police dispatcher confirmed to us just moments ago that it is in fact a robbery. We're hearing reports that we've not yet been able to confirm that it was a smash and grab at the Helzberg Diamonds inside the mall. Again, we're still trying to confirm that information right now with Houston police. Earlier, there were some reports that it might have been an active shooter situation. That is not the case. Police tell us they are not looking for any active shooter at this time. They say that it is a robbery at the Baybrook Mall near Clear Lake off of I-45. We're going to check in on your Facebook comments here on our Facebook live stream. Again, this is a developing story, so we're still gathering a lot of information right now. And if you want to make sure that you're checking in on our website and mobile app, KHOU 11 News and KHOU.com, that's where we'll have the latest information. I'm going to see if I can pull up some of your Facebook comments here right now and answer any questions that you guys might have. We're streaming this live on KHOU 11's Facebook page, our KHOU 11 Twitter, and as well as on our YouTube channel. Let's see. So let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up here, guys. Sorry for the delay. Let's mute that. Let's see what you were saying on Facebook here. Yeah, Holly, that's right. Police are telling us right now that it's a robbery. There is no active shooter situation as far as police are telling us right now. Barbara's saying that it was scary. Barbara, I don't know if you were in the area. We have a crew on the way to the scene right now. I don't know what you saw or heard, if you took any pictures or anything like that. Let's see. We're getting some information now. HPD did confirm it was at the Helzberg Diamonds jewelry store and that the first calls came in around approximately 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, some of the reports we were hearing earlier from police, again, we haven't been able to confirm these, was that it sounded like somebody was smashing the cases at the Helzberg Diamonds store and that some people may have been wearing masks. We're still looking into that information to see if we can get that confirmed. Stephanie's saying we were in JCPenney and the employees were telling us hurry, leave while the alarms were going off. Well, Stephanie, I hope you and your family are all okay, you and your friends as well. But again, what we're hearing is that right now it's a robbery at the Helzberg Diamonds. Houston police just confirmed that to us a minute ago. And at this point, there's no active shooter to worry about. Let's see. I'm going to keep going through your comments here. And if you have any questions about what's going on at the Baybrook Mall, feel free to ask them here. Again, just a quick recap. Sorry about that. Just a quick recap. It's at the Baybrook Mall around Clear Lake off of I-45. Houston police are telling us that it was a robbery at the Helzberg Diamonds. The first calls came in around 1 o'clock this afternoon. There were some earlier reports that there may have been an active shooter. Houston police say that is not the case. There is no active shooter. I want to make sure that's clear for everybody. I know that there's been a lot of concern for those things lately, especially with what happened a week ago in Memorial City. Stephanie said she had her 3 kids and we never shop at the mall and needed last minute things for her trip. Vanessa is asking, do they have anybody in custody? Right now, Vanessa, we don't have an answer to that question. We'll ask police, and as soon as they can get more info. This is kind of a developing situation, so police aren't able to give us a ton of information right now, but we're working to see what we can get, and if they do have anybody in custody, we'll make sure to report that to you. And especially if they have any persons of interest or suspects or descriptions of people they might be looking for, we'll make sure to put that out on our KHOU 11 Facebook page, Twitter page, all of our social media, and as well as our website, KHOU.com. Let's see. Scrolling through right now. Nicole's asking, when was this? It was around 1 o'clock at the Baybrook Mall. Where at the mall? Pamela, we were just told by Houston police not long ago, they confirmed it was at the Helzberg Diamonds at the Baybrook Mall. Let's see. Jasmine saying we're going to have to start ordering online. My friend is there. Yeah, Yvette is saying, my friend is there. They did a smash and grab at the jewelry store. Yvette, that's what we're hearing from police right now. That's the information that they have confirmed to us. Yeah, Karina, you just there with your mom, got scared and left ASAP. Well, I hope you guys are okay. Yeah, Mary's saying she had people there. Let's see. And Laura, anybody in custody? Yeah, we're still trying to figure out that information. Houston police haven't given us any descriptions of the suspects yet. Nothing that we can confirm officially that we'd want to put out to broadcast to people. Let's see. So Rhonda, is this under control now? We're still waiting to hear from police about this. I don't believe they have anybody in custody. We haven't heard that from them yet. Our team behind the scenes here is looking to see if there's anybody in custody and if the situation is under control. Elton's asking about were there any armed guards at the jewelry store? Elton, I don't know the answer to that. I'm just here in the newsroom. We have a crew that's on the way there, and we'll see if we can get that question answered for you. All right. I'm going through. Yeah, Tavo is asking, it was a robbery, not an attack. Right. That's what we're hearing right now. It was a robbery of a jewelry store, the Hellsberg Diamonds at the Baybrook Mall. And just to kind of recap, this happened around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Houston police confirmed to us it was a robbery. We don't know if it was an armed robbery, but we know it was a robbery at the Hellsberg Diamonds at the Baybrook Mall near Clear Lake off of I-45. There were some reports earlier that there may have been an active shooter, but we know, according to Houston police, that there is no active shooter. There's no active shooter. Renee is asking, anybody caught yet? Pamela is asking, one or more. These are all questions that we're hoping to get answered from Houston police as soon as possible. We don't know if it's okay to go to the mall at this time. Jackie, that's a good question. Getting a lot of comments here from you guys. A lot of you guys who were at the mall or were just near there. Amy's saying she may have seen the people involved. Somebody's asking, was anybody hurt? Rosie's asking, was anybody hurt? We don't know that at this time, Rosie. We don't know if anybody was hurt. Jessica's asking if the mall is on lockdown. I don't know the answers to those questions right now, but we are going to call Houston PD and ask them what the status is of the mall. Yeah, Paula's asking if it's safe to go there. Karen's asking if it's on lockdown. Do you know, Emily, is it okay for me to make can we make some phone calls on that to see if...
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm checking all of
Baybrook social media.
Baybrook, Houston Police, League City Police, Fringewood, all of their accounts, and I'm not seeing anything just yet.
Okay, so Emily is one of our digital reporters here behind the scenes. What she's saying, I don't know if you guys could hear her on the microphone. She's saying she's checked all the social media accounts for Baybrook Mall, the Friendswood Police. You mentioned one other, League City Police, Houston Police. We haven't seen any reports about the mall either being on lockdown or anything yet, but sometimes it can take a while in these developing situations for police to update their social media pages just because they have to deal with the task at hand. Let me see what I can look up as well. Let's see. And I get alerts for Houston Police on Twitter, and I haven't seen anything yet. Let's see. League City Police. And their last tweet is from the 23rd, and then Friendswood.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, Friendswood doesn't have anything either. Police. Let's see. Yeah. Well, let's see what else you guys have for questions here. I'm gonna. Sabrina, we don't know if anybody was hurt right now. These are all things that we're trying to get answered by Houston police. We need to know if anyone was hurt. We're also trying to figure out the status of the mall to see if it's on lockdown. We don't know if anybody's in custody yet. But what we do know is this: there was a robbery at the Baybrook Mall at the Helzberg Diamonds Jewelry Store. Calls came in around 1 o'clock. This is all according to Houston police. And a Houston police dispatcher confirmed to us that it was a robbery. There are a lot of people talking right now on social media. You may be hearing on social media people talking about a possible active shooter. That is not the case. Right now, Houston police have confirmed to us there is no active shooter. It's I hate to say just a robbery at the Helzberg Diamonds at the Baybrook Mall, but it's a robbery and not an active shooter case. Need to know how many people.
How many people are watching right now?
No, we just need to know how many people were possibly involved. If we have any descriptions, what was taken, if anything. Any injuries? Were they armed? Do we know, Emily, were they armed?
That's what we're hearing, is that they were
Okay,
armed.
so we're hearing reports from police that these people were armed. We're still trying to get that confirmed from Houston police, though.
We can find that.
Okay. B's asking about description on the suspects. We're still trying to get a lot of those questions answered. We're going to go work on that right now. We're going to wrap up this live web update, and we'll bring you the latest on our KHOU website, our mobile app, and our social media pages as soon as that information becomes available. In the KHOU 11 newsroom, I'm Chris Costa.